The Department of Defense has too much money. Oh shit. In my pants. Amnesty International published reports of human rights violations in the United States military.
Kind regards, masses. It's me, High Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. This song that we're listening to was You, the Japanese version from Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Kizuna. But there are a whole bunch of songs in there, so that was a Siva Gunner rip. So they're all the songs used in this little medley are all referenced in Nico Nico Doga. Like, or they're songs popular or like associated with media popular with Nico Nico Doga, which Nico Nico Doga is like Japanese YouTube. I don't know if it's still active now, but it was really big back in the mid 2000s. But songs used were things like you got some Toho songs like Beloved Tomboyish Girl, or let's see, what else? Or you got some anime songs like Guren no Yumiya from Attack on Titan, or Renai Circulation from Bakemonogatari, Black Rock Shooters. There's like a whole bunch of stuff there, and some video game stuff too, like Sticker Bush Symphony from Donkey Kong Country 2, or the athletic theme from Super Mario World. But I like this rip a lot. Like, I used to like watching a lot of Nico Nico Doga stuff back in the day, and they always did medleys like this, and they were all very, very chaotic. But yeah, no, this I'm glad that Siva Gunner has some Nico Nico Doga stuff. Like I've mentioned the King for a Day and the King for Another Day tournaments before, and Nico Nico Doga was one of the contestants for King for Another Day, which made me happy because I love the Nico Nico Doga stuff. So this makes me feel nostalgic. It's a nice little rip. And of course, You is in itself is a song pretty popular, popularly used in Nico Nico Doga. But yeah, that's that. The pre-stream video it's POV. Serge, your roommate is Serge Tankian. I can't fucking speak today. Serge Tankian from System of a Down, and like you need CPR, and he's just kind of doing his own thing, just being a goober. But I'm sure it would be interesting having Serge as a roommate. I'm sure he'd be a pretty awesome roommate. But yeah, how are you guys today? I'm checked out. But I'm just at least glad to have my day end here. And Kyler's here too. I don't know if you guys heard him earlier, but he's playing Hunt. But
Hello.
yeah, I need a drink today. It's been a day, and happy Friday the 13th. It definitely lived up to its name today. So I'll get more into that later, but I do want to make this a drinking game stream. So I got some music playing because Hakuoki has a lot of drinking game prompts, so this is gonna take a bit. But let me see. If you would like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, I'll let you know when to drink. Yes, Black Rock Shooter mentioned. Yeah, how are we doing today, Chuck? What's up? Black Rock Shooter, you know, the original, like, it started off as a Vocaloid song anyways, and that song got pretty popular back on Nico Nico Doga as well. In fact, that's how it debuted, and then it just kind of blew up from there. But yeah, no, it's a good song. It still trips me out that they made this whole ass franchise out of this song. So that just shows how good the character design is, like, for Black Rock Shooter herself. I mean, she's just supposed to be like a reskin of Biku basically, but I think it's still pretty cool. It's just that iconic of a design to kind of warrant for this whole series to blossom. So that is pretty cool. And speaking of blossoms, so I have my Sapporo for our Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom drinking game. So I'm ready for some beer. But yeah, we'll drink every time Yukimura says huh, every time Yukimura is useless, twice if she angsts about not being able to help more, every time we get a CG, any member of the Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time, Okita casually mentions killing someone, twice if it's Yukimura. Someone completely fails to be fooled by Yukimura's cross-dressing. Someone mentions seppuku, twice if they're actually expressing the intention to commit seppuku. Yukimura cries, twice if it happens when someone else is obviously holding back tears. Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows. Anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that a person was there. Yukimura serves tea. Yukimura sweeps, like she's sweeping the ground with her broom. Hijikata and Kazama face off. Saito and Amagiri face off. Harada and Shiranui face off. Drink a whole bunch when the three above occur at the same time. Excuse me. Someone points out that not having to protect Yukimura would leave the Shinsengumi better off, but the Shinsengumi, or any individual member thereof, insists on continuing to do so anyway. Someone has an episode of Fury Bloodlust. Kazama calls any member of the Shinsengumi insects or dogs of the shogunate. Kazama talks about the Furies being fakes. Okita coughs. Okita says, I could still fight. Hijikata says any form of that's in order. Harada talks about how it's a man's duty to protect women and or children. Saito delivers a soliloquy about swords. Heisuke angsts about being a monster. Someone drinks Yukimura's blood. Amagiri interrupts and stops a fight. You hear the phrase warrior spirit or bushi no tamashi. Someone tells Yukimura any form of I leave insert whoever's route it is to you. Hijikata says nandato or what the hell. Every time someone says seriously, sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down, among, white, or thank you so much. Every time I make a wrong choice and have to go back. Every time a character dies. Every time anyone is loud. 2, if it's Nagakura. Every time alcohol is involved. Every time Kazama insists Yukimura should be his waifu. Every time Okita simps for Kondo. Every time the date is announced. For every grammar or spelling error. And then every time Sen tense her fingers. I forgot, that was a more recent one that was actually added. I think Jacob suggested that one. But, yeah, no, I know there are so many fucking prompts for this game, but if any of you guys have any ideas for more drinking game prompts, then by all means, you're free to let me know, and I'll consider adding it to the list. You're just spending the night playing Zenless Zone Zero while stream is in the background. Okay, got to a fun part in terms of story stuff. Yes, it's always fun when you get to the fun parts, you know, the nice juicy bits. But, yeah, let me go ahead, I'll get the game set up. But yeah, no, the day, it started off, like, honestly, not too bad. But then it just blew up, like, in the afternoon. Like, to summarize, there's this client that we got, and she was just acting totally bizarre, totally high. Like, you couldn't really redirect her or anything. But she kept insisting, like, I'm so pissed off because she was dropped off by that stupid fucking non-profit organization, whatever, called Be Finally Free. Like, if you guys want to flame them, fucking be my guest. I fucking hate these people so much. Because they grab people off the streets and basically feed them lies. Like, they'll promise them housing and then just drop them off to us or to the detox place that we have. And, you know, it's false promises. It's not what we do. But they got even worse because now they know about that one place where we send people with the long-ass referral packets. And so because of that, the client just kept insisting, hey, I need to go to this place for medication stabilization. And it was just a constant loop with her. Like, I worked with her for like 2 hours. And then I talked to these stupid Be Finally Free people. But in the end, it worked out. I just sent her to our detox place because I didn't have anything else to do. She wouldn't really be receptive to anything else, but she did accept that, so I'm glad that worked out, but it was a headache working with her. And then after that, I had this guy. There's something off about him, but he was suicidal with a plan and intent, and it's mostly because he didn't want to stay at place, but it's all like drug related. But I sent him to the detox place too. But he was saying that he was interested in mental health services, so I had him schedule an assessment for tomorrow, so he'll be back. And then there is also my mobile team friend brought us a client, and like she totally like cut herself up, but she was like, "Oh, you guys can talk with her and calm her down." She could not be calmed down. But so, and then there was also this guy that was dropped off by the jail, but they never like handed him off warmly. Like, what's really annoying is that when there's jail releases to us, they'll have like law enforcement drop them off at the building, but like in the parking lot without telling any staff. So sometimes the clients will just be wandering around outside without knowing where to go. But anyways, like this was when Bodhi was working up front, but our boss told him to give him a snack and then he'd be fine. So Bodhi gives him a snack, and then all of a sudden the guy's like, "I can't walk." So they had to take him to the hospital, but they forgot to call the emergency room nurse beforehand. So there was some pushback. The hospital was angry, but you know, in the end they actually took him. But yeah, there was that. I don't know. Today's just been a headache, but I also started the day off with this stinky ass client, and he comes in and he's like, "I want mental health help." And I'm like, "Great, I can help you out with that." So I explain how things work, and then he's like, "I want behavioral health help." And I'm like, "Okay, so I can't do that, but I can link you to a mental health treatment team and, you know, explain the process again." And then he's like, "I want mental health." So then I go, "Okay, so what does mental health look like to you?" And he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Okay, why don't you sit for a bit? I'm gonna get your chart ready, and then I'll talk with you when we're ready." And he's like, "Okay." So he's just chilling in the quick chair. He's got his like legs all propped up on the armrest. And then when it's time for me to take him back to the clinician's office, I'm like, "Here, go ahead, have a seat." And he's like, he just straight up says no, and then he walks off. He had an upcoming appointment with a different treatment team, so I told him, "Hey, you got an appointment coming up. I can give you a reminder card here," but he just totally ignored me. And that was it. But I'm glad I didn't have to sit in the room with stinky ass, but that was a weird one.
That's a different team over there now.
But on the funnier stuff that happened, so there was this, when I was working up front, there was this lady, I swear to God, she looks like an Oblivion NPC. But she shows up every now and then, but every time she shows up, she doesn't actually ask for help, but she just like goes on ranting about some random shit. Like she has to get these conspiracies off of her chest, because like this time she was like, "I'm Mrs. Brad Pitt Reynolds. I have 12 names and 13 last names. I know about the conspiracies with Walt Disney and Knott's Berry Farm." And she walks off, and she walks back again. She's like, "I know the street names. Picolia Street or something like that." And she walks off again, and then she'll walk back and just like say some more random shit, and she'll just keep doing this back and forth until she finally decides to leave. Like there's never a meaningful interaction there, and she just shows up and then bye-bye. And it's funny because one of the front desk ladies was like, "Okay, thank you." Yeah, like I can't take pictures of clients because that's obviously HIPAA violation, but yeah, like I swear to God, she has an Oblivion NPC vibe to her. Oh yeah, you know what, that guy. Oh, also hi Jacob, how are you doing today? Just woke up. I hope you had a nice nap. I hope your day went better than mine. But yeah, no, honestly, I'm pretty sure that guy would have asked for a shower too. But the thing of it, it's so weird though, cause like we sent him to the detox place 2 days ago. And they have showers there, but he still smells like the same. Like, cause I drove him there, and he remembered me, and remembered me in like a bad way, cause like he's just like, "Oh, I can't get anything from these guys." But yeah, fuck. Oh, and then there was a client that Dick got. It was so weird, cause he called us while he was at a different outpatient clinic, and the clinic in question called us at the same time.
Yeah.
And this guy's like asking to reschedule an appointment or get an earlier appointment, and I'm like, "You have to come in to schedule an appointment with us." So he's like, "Oh, okay." Meanwhile, the clinic is like, "Yeah, so we want to prevent a crisis, so we can get him an earlier appointment."
Oh, Jesus, he is good low down.
The earliest appointment he had was Tuesday, like this upcoming Tuesday. And like even if we had him speak with one of our therapists for an assessment, it still wouldn't really get him a sooner appointment, because that's up to the clinic. But he still came in and he talked with Dick, and he was like a big nerd and stuff. Like, so he was saying that he was like Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you know, sometimes he'd be Yugi, sometimes he'd be, and then he'd switch to the Pharaoh and stuff. Like, I don't remember the exact story that Dick told me, but he was making that analogy. But he also had like these very grandiose thoughts. Like, Dick was saying he was comparing it to Goku from Dragon Ball Z. It's like the client is Goku and he wants to skip straight to Ultra Instinct before being Super Saiyan. So it's like he's explaining that, you know, it takes small steps to get to your goals. You can't just jump to the big goal yourself. So I thought that was a great analogy. But yeah, like, he was in there for 2 hours with that guy too, and like you could hear them laughing. So that was a more enjoyable conversation than the one I had with that one client. But yeah, here we are. You've just been resting your throat all day. Okay. Any improvement? Yeah, I still hope that your throat recovers soon.
I hope your throat recovers soon too.
Yeah. That's kind of gay, bro.
Not his, yours.
Oh, you're funny. Better just hope you can go back to work soon. I hope you can too. Yeah. Yeah, I hate not being able to talk, you know, like normal, cause it just feels so weird when your throat is all hoarse and shit, and it's like, I can't fucking talk.
You hate not being able to talk? I couldn't tell.
Fuck you.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I love you.
Love you too. Yeah, no, Kyler was saying, oh, I hope your throat gets better too. But yeah. Anyways, just a short little recap of where we were in the game. So, we were in that part, the transition from Kyoto Winds to Edo Blossoms, where let's see, me and Soma, or Yukimura and Soma, were getting away from, you know, the big fight happening in Kyoto, and then they run into Miki. Excuse me. And then Miki's like, oh. He gets the water of life and thinks it's a poison, so he has Soma drink it. But joke's on him, it just gave Soma the fury power up. So they got a beat down, but Miki's still alive, I think, or maybe he got killed? Question mark. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he got killed off yet. I feel like he's still relevant. But then right after that, Kazuma pops up and he's like, "Oh, I'm superior. You're one of them fake furies." But, I mean, Soma still survived that along with Yukimura, so then we meet up with the Shinsengumi, and now they're all relocated to Edo, and we're just getting used to those changes now. Yes, you're thrusty. Alrighty, so here we go, let us begin, and let me also move my... Where are my drinking game prompts? Let's see. Alright, I'll move this here. Alright, let us begin. I'm ready to just kick back, turn my mind off, and read. On the day of our departure, I peered into the hall curiously, seeing all the men clad in their dashing new uniforms. Oh yeah, Jacob, if you want to do a drinking game with tea or anything, we are doing a drinking game stream today, so there you go. I was spotted, and someone came to approach me.
Yukimura senpai, いらしたんですね.
Oh, Soma, you've got your new uniform on. Wait, yeah, he does. Okay. No, we didn't see the new uniform last time, so look at that. Schnazzy. And he cut his hair. You'd have to go make some tea, though. Kind of lazy. That's fair. I feel it.
はい。最初はちょっと窮屈かなと思ったんですけど。肩や腕は和服より楽ですね。銃を扱うならこっちの方が便利そうです。
I see. Whoa! Not the close-up on the man titties. In his new uniform, Soma looked much more mature than in his usual Japanese-style clothes. Something about that had me at a loss. I couldn't stop staring. Ooh. You're mostly tethered to your computer by your headphones. Yeah, no, I feel that. but not really. I've gone wireless now at this point.
Are you fools?
もしかしてこの格好ど
Ready
こ
to
かおか
conquer
しいですか
Shamanish.
Nah, but for real though, it is
It's alright.
it is like a bit much. It's like, you know, you want to get up, but oh, I want to listen to my headphones, but I can't move. Headphone jack. Huh? There we go. Our first drink for Huh. No, nothing like that. I was just thinking that I almost couldn't recognize you in them is all.
別人って大げさですね。着ているものが違うだけなのに。
おういたいた雪村先輩どうだ俺のこの格好
You've gotten a new uniform too, have you, Nomura? It looks great on you.
当たり前だろ
Why does he sound like that?
にしても薩長のやつがずるいよな
Rat bastards. I love that phrase. Rat bastard.
こうで戦ってやがったので
Oh, also,
Seriously?
to seriously drink. That was fast, right? It's always fast. They're always fast with the drinking game prompts. Rats.
次
They're
は
all
こ
the
の間
rats.
のようにはいかないさ。ですよね、雪村先輩。
Right.
お前ら蛇口叩いてんじゃねえ。そろそろ出発するぞ。
はい、ただいま。
Oh, okay. It's a quick little scene. And now it's March. Wait, it is March.
They know. Yeah, they do.
And so the Shinsengumi began their
Yes,
lengthy
and then
trek
the
from
first.
Edo to Kofu.
A true
今日
miracle.
はここで野宿か歩き通しだったから
Pooped.
くただぜ
It's gonna be a big crowd.
戦う前からそんなこと言っててどうするんだよ。
Maybe.
だってこんなに時間がかかるとは思わなかったからさ局長はまだ追いついてきてねえの
Excuse me.
言っただろう。今は日野のあたりで新入り大使の見聞をしてるって。
How am I supposed to draw my weapon without a paintbrush?
にしても遅すぎじゃねこのままだと局長が追いつく前に僕についちまうぜ
Oh yeah, on the plus side, coming home. Aside from coming home to Kyler, he got pizza, so
長倉
we
さん
got
たちもか
pizza.
なり不満を溜め込んでるみてえだし
So I'm happy about that. And I can bring some to work tomorrow too. There we go.
Oh, it's a rain.
At this, Soma's face
Yeah.
scrunched up as if he was deep in thought.
Push in after we hear
What
a couple
Nomura
people
had
die.
mentioned was true. Nagakura and Harada had publicly aired their frustrations with Kondo. It begins. Sounds delish, just having liquids and soft food. Oof.
There's a cave right here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that diet expands soon. Throat gets better. Silence floated between us until Soma looked up.
雪村先輩、
I'm gonna wait under
俺
here.
一度戻って様子を見に行ってきます。
The chief? In Hino?
Yeah.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
もしかしたら
people.
何かあったのかもしれませんから
Right there.
Just as the words escaped from
I got you.
Soma's mouth.
相馬君はいるか。
島田さん、俺に何か。
すぐに局長をお呼びしてきてくれ。
Ruh-roh.
甲府城が敵
See
の
a
手に
big
落ち
guy
た。
up there?
That's no good.
There's a dead guy up there. Here with you. Where's
Before
teammates?
long, Kondo was back, but the mood was
We're
somber.
getting shot at by the bounty lair.
神から試作権をいただいて出陣したのだ。ここで兵を引くわけにはいかん。勝てると思ってんのか。今回の知らせを聞いて、相当の数の兵が逃げ出しまったんだぜ。
Some of the captains
Yeah, I got
voiced their
headshot.
heated opinions,
42
which
meters.
echoed ominously around the camp. Ominously. Soma observed the tense conversation from the sidelines, brooding with pursed lips. Eventually, Hijikata appeared amongst the ranks. There's an amongst drink.
Yukimura.
You got this. Kill him.
こっちへ来い。
Kill him now. I
Hey.
can hear that.
なんでしょう
Oh man.
俺はこれから援軍を呼んでくることになった。
Go get him. Go, go, go.
近藤さんの護衛と
Oh
You're gonna
fuck.
keep man,
Wait,
keep well.
could this be a timeline where he lives?
承知しました。この命に変えても局長をお守りします。
Is it too good to be true? I will also do everything in my power
Yeah,
to
he didn't
protect
do
him.
shit besides die.
But Hijikata, please travel safely as well.
He waited until they were far away and then ran
分かってるって。
at them with the sword.
Unfortunately,
So that would be
Hijikata's
those, the
plans
people
turned out to
can
have been made
return.
in vain, since before he could return, one of the new recruits preemptively fired his rifle, signaling the start of hostilities, as if matters could get worse.
No.
くそ、あいつらが持ってるのは薩長の奴らが使ってた新式の銃じゃねえかよ。
Ruh-roh.
このままじゃ全滅させられるのも時間の問題だ。近藤さん、撤退命令を出してくれ。
Excuse me. At first, Kondo had kept up his bullheaded refusal to retreat, but he was forced to concede. Kondo, please. Why he like this? Excuse me.
そういん撤退
Oh,
だ。
I could have sworn he gave more pushback before, but okay.
そう雪村と共に局長をお守りしてくれ。ここは我々が何とかする。
わかりました。それじゃあ行きましょう。
Yeah, right.
局長。
Maybe they shortened it for this route, which is weird because it's like Kondo's a focus here. Kondo, please, this way. We escorted our disheartened chief through a trail off the side of a hilly ridge that would take us back to Edo.
もう少しで江戸に着くはずです。お気をしっかり持ってください。
ああ、分かっている。
雪村先輩、大丈夫ですか？少し休憩を取った方がいいですか？
Now, don't mind me. Right now, we need to keep our focus entirely on Kondo. Before I could finish my thought.
散々な負け戦だったみたいじゃないか。
Oh no. Is that Miki? That voice! Oh my god, he got a fucking haircut
ど
too?
うしてここに？
He looks worse. I don't know, the spiked up hair, I don't know, he looked better with the ponytail.
Seriously?
Yeah, right? What the...
お前らの前に姿を現す理由なんて。
Yeah, okay, so he's not dead. Of course. Of course. Of course. Miki sneered, turning his head slowly over toward Kondo.
自分が大将の器じゃねえって
Oh my god, what if he kills Kondo instead?
え
I guess we'll find out.
こんなバカが局長やってなきゃもう少しうまく立ち回れただろうにな。
He sneed.
まあいいや。兄貴の敵だ。その
Luxurious
首落とさ
sneed.
せてもらうぜ。
Soma hastily stepped in front of Kondo.
雪村
Ooh,
先
there we
輩、
go.
局長を連れて先に逃げてください。
Soma! I mustered a deep breath and told me, I believe in you. Believe in him. Believe it. I think we gotta believe in him. Let's see. Okay. Come back to us, Soma. I believe in you. Aha! There we go, okay. Alright, this is easy.
それじゃあ早く。
逃がすとでも思ってるのか。俺はあの夜からずっとお前らを殺すことだけを考えて生きてきたんだぜ。
Wow, get a life. Miki used his chin to motion subtly in the direction of the trees standing behind us. Gay! It only took seconds for us to realize. Imperial warriors, all of whom were clad in tight, Western-style uniforms, emerged from the forest. Before we knew it, Miki's men had us surrounded.
Yes, sir.
Bakana! Masaka! Breaking through would be difficult.
雪村先輩、俺がミキの注意を引きつけます。その隙に局長を。
But, are you going to be okay?
平気ですよ。俺はラセスになれるんですから。
After nodding curtly, Soma turned back to face Miki.
Montero.
Surely, being a fury, he wouldn't lose.
Yes.
Oh, right? And yet, dread still bubbled up in my stomach. Soma's hair turned stark white. White drink.
長々と相手をしてやる暇はない。手早く片付けさ
I
せてもらう
won't
ぞ。
lost. And don't call me Shirley. I'm sorry, I don't remember what that's from. Whoa.
相変わらず口の利き方を知らないみたいだな。
Lose. Airplane. Man, Ivan sent me an airplane clip the other day, and I'm just we should have Airplane on the list for the movie watch alongs. That's such a good movie. And it's been years since I've last seen it. So I'd love to rewatch it.
I mean, it happened.
Yeah, what you smoking? Last? Lose.
もしかしてこの俺がまた前みたいに一方的にやられるとでも思ってるのか。
It can be difficult
だ
not
と
to.
したらおめでたいに程があるぜ。
Whoa, look at this guy. He looks deranged.
何？
Soma's eyes widened in horror when... Oh, what?
This is the
Him
second
too?
compound for a couple
Bitch.
compounds, so it makes me think
Miki's
somebody
hair
could
turned
be
white
here.
as well. White drink. Okay, that's a twist I didn't expect. I mean, I guess it makes sense if he's gonna be our rival. But... Fuck. How'd he figure it out? His eyes glowed eerily crimson. How could this be? Oh wait, no, of course he figured it out. Because he fought. Thought he was just gonna break out silver bullets. True, huh? But no.
なんだと？あんた、
Yeah, I got you.
まさか落ち水を？
There were two waters of life.
その問いに答え
Right? Didn't he get the other one then?
人間だ。お前は俺に手も足も出なかったこ
He's
とを覚えてる。
Florida.
ってことはつまり
Miki ran at a blistering speed, closing the distance in a flash before swinging wildly. Soma rushed to lift his sword to deflect, but
Maybe he's AFK now.
そういんだよ。
Miki handily swiped it aside and thrust the tip of his sword forward. Soma stumbled backwards, desperately trying to keep his footing.
Our partner in here
さ
yet.
せるわけねえだろうが。
Alright.
Soma! I drew my Kodachi and jumped forward to help, but he cried out.
こっちに来ないでください。俺なら大丈夫ですから。
その強がりが
Oh my god.
かな。
Nothing personnel, kid. Miki kicked him hard, sending him crashing to the ground. He sure does love kicking Soma.
Yeah.
Get away from him! I yelled at Miki to grab his attention, sprinting forward with my Kodachi in hand, but
ねえよ。
Gah! He easily saw me coming and slammed the butt of his sword's hilt into my gut.
雪村君、しっかりしたまえ。
Just fine.
くそ。よくも雪村先輩を。
Wrapping up.
よし。 だったらいつでも反撃してみろよ。しかし、拍子抜けにも程があるぜ。
Come at me, bruh.
新選組の羅刹は日が出てる間ろくに動けなくなるってのは本当だ。じじいが言った通り。
Old fogey? Old fogey, huh? I wonder who they could be talking about. Miki's vague statement induced another wave of anxiety. Could the person responsible for turning Miki into a fury be... You know, I wonder, because was Miki ever in the original games? Because what if he was added to this game just because Soma was also added to be a rival? I wonder about that. Excuse me.
Let it run. Come join us, sir.
ただし殺すんじゃねえぞ。近藤のとどめは俺が刺す。
The Fury's eyes glowed red at Miki's command. One of them lunged at me. Wait, now they have eyes. What the heck? I don't think we've ever seen them with the eyes before. Kondo threw himself in front of me and blocked the Fury's blow. Thank you, Kondo.
What a surprise.
Oh shit, we get to see him in action. But you can't handle them all by yourself. The Furies grinned eerily as they closed in on us.
Why was he here at the boss lair?
Oh, he did say that, yeah!
That's crazy.
It was the moment of truth. Either Kondo was strong enough to subdue all of them, or... How much you want to bet the entry for that is just Tenden Rishin, a style of fighting Kondo's a master of? Oh, too late, man. Sorry, but that lag be hit. I don't want to go back just for that. But I'm willing to bet that yes. I think that the entry would be something like that. A poorly aimed attack on a Fury was a costly mistake. Missed their vitals and they would regenerate. What should I do? Soma's body wouldn't hold out at this rate. Just as fear began to set in, a shadow surged past me. The Furies around me cried out in pain as their blood splattered like ribbons into the air.
Damn, what the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I knew it was gonna be him. Hold on, yeah. Oh, this is Amagiri stopping and interrupting a fight. Yeah, that's a drink. He sure does love interfering. Amagiri had suddenly appeared like a phantom in a wispy fog, to Miki's clear irritation.
If our partner was there, that wouldn't have happened.
Did I miss something? When did that happen? The Senki Hotai, who spread the word to civilians that the annual taxation would be halved, were treated as a fake government force and punished. Saburo Miki was their 2nd Division captain. Oh, okay. Oh, yup, there it is. You said it. Oh, okay, yeah, I totally forgot about the whole taxation thing. Father had offered to turn Miki into a Fury?
That was the teammate, Silver teammate too.
なんだ俺とやるって面白い相手になってやるぜ行動がどう説明していたかは分かりませんが羅刹の力の源はその人間の寿命力を使えば使うほど命をどんどん削られることになるそのことを知っているのですかなんだと
For a brief moment, Miki's expression soured in astonishment, but then...
新選組の連中を一人残らず地獄に叩き落とすことができるんだな邪魔するってんならまずはてめえをあの世へ送ってやるなおも戦い続けるつもりですか
Ooh.
わかりました相手になりましょう
Well, that's different. Or actually, no, that's not different. Interesting to see, though. Amagiri spread his feet in an offensive stance, glancing at us out of the corner of his eye. Come at it, bruh.
ここから離れなさい彼と私が戦います
Thanks, Amagiri. Wow. But, was it alright for me to trust Amagiri? A man who had been nothing but an obstacle to the Shinsengumi at every conceivable opportunity? But,
少なくとも
but...
今我々と戦うつもりはないようだ急いで江戸に戻り相馬くんの手当てをしなくてはなるまいさあ
I was brought back to reality as I glanced over at Soma's injuries. Soma, hang in there. Here, grab my shoulder. No, you're not. Please, you're in no condition to walk. Both Kondo and I lifted Soma's body from the ground.
余計な邪魔が入っちまったな。まあいい。次に会う時はお前らを全員殺す時だ。その時までせいぜい楽しんでおけよ。それではいざ参る。
The intense aura of their killing intent felt thick in the air. We turned our backs on them and raced down the mountain path towards Edo. Thick. I was totally unaware of what became of them after we had left them in the Kofu forest, but I was certain that whatever the outcome was, it would spell trouble for us. Aside from that, what on earth was my father thinking? First the Shinsengumi, and now Miki. The scale of his fury experiments was ballooning into something much worse.
I'm checking the spawn over here. Remember we
Chapter
died
2.
by the other angle.
Ooh, it's... Is that snow or is that...
gate is open.
Sakura blossoms. Is it spring? Oh wait, it should be spring. It's like May or something, whatever. The three of us returned to Edo after just barely escaping with our lives. Kondo took to making himself scarce by leaving the compound, claiming to be busy with official business. It's gonna be May. This wasn't all. Oh shit, it's happening.
Yeah.
さすがにもう近藤さんには付き合いきれねえよ。
Do they have to leave? Is that a canon event? Is there anything I could do to convince you otherwise? It may seem difficult to believe, but Kondo does seem to be devastated about the whole thing.
Gator's here. Yeah. I don't want to get bounty, but I mean, I don't mind killing it. The bounty really will know where we are. Ah, fisticuffs.
お二人がいなくなると寂しくなります。
俺たちだって
名残惜しくねえわけじゃねえさ。
だけどいつ死んじまうかわからねえ状況なら自分で選んだ道を進みてえしな。
There was no convincing them. Damn, you tried? No, you didn't try hard enough. In the evening, we gathered to send them off.
じゃあ俺たちはそろそろ行くからよ。近藤さんや土方さんのことよろしく頼むぜ。
はい、お任せください。
長倉さんたちから教わったことは絶対忘れねえからな。
What did you even learn?
飲み屋の付けの踏み倒し
Oh,
方とか、
okay.
叱られた時ごまかす方法とか、本人に気づかれない仕返しの仕方とか。
You know, I'm gonna stretch the bar tab being an alcohol mention. Sure, why not?
I got one.
つまり
Dead
俺
cheat.
たちからはろくなことを教わらなかったって言いてえのか。
Oh,
いい態度じゃねえか
for a second I thought it was like, you rat bastard.
おいやめてくださいよ。人は切腹でしょうが。
Oh, that's a seppuku mention. That's for sure a dream. Right? Yeah.
俺たちはもう新選組大使じゃねえんだから局中ハットは関係ねえんだよ。
Damn. Their playful banter was just as it had always been. I couldn't believe this might be the last time we ever spoke to each other like this. Oh.
それじゃあな、そうな。戦が終わった後、お互い生きてたらまた会おうぜ。
They don't have an extract. We should go check out that other scene.
必ずお会いしましょう。
Yeah. No, I got you.
And so, both Nagakura and Harada turned away from us and walked out the front gate.
Nah. I mean, I kind of wanted to, but nah. We should let them push in Bosso first. Allow an extract.
They slowly got further and further away until we could no longer see them.
Our shadow.
Soma and I found ourselves rooted to the spot, frozen as the moment caught up with us. Later that night, Hijikata summoned both Soma and
We're
myself.
setting up all the stuff.
近藤さんから聞いた。お前羅刹になったって。
We'll put traps on this rooftop.
Okay.
はい。そんな大事。
どうして今まで黙ってやがった。
人手不足なら俺まで羅刹隊に回るわけにはいかないと思いまして。
昼間にぶっ倒れたり他の大使の目につくところで発作を起こされたりする方がよっぽど迷惑だろうが。
Might be able to just melee the bear to death.
そうならないよう細心の注意を払っています。
注意すればなんとかなる問題じゃねえだろう。何にせよ羅刹になっちまった以上、お前を表の大軍に関わらせるわけには。
Now the truth comes out.
三男さんや平助と同じく馬は動かずに休んだ。
Man.
そんな俺の体なら平気です。発作だって大したことはありません。
That's person's injury does.
平気かどうかを判断するのは俺だ。
Witness. The bear dropped it. Hey.
Okay.
ですが先日の戦いの時、大使が大勢脱走してしまったでしょう。
I just came over to our party. They're coming. Mm-hmm.
俺がタイムから離れることになれば、新選組は立ち行かなくなります。
Somebody shot it.
Soma put his hands to the floor and bowed his head low. I implore you to reconsider.
どうかお願いします。俺を表のタイムから外さないでください。俺は本物の武士でありたいと思い、ここに来たんです。5章ですから、今まで通りタイに貢献させてください。
Not sure. People behind us.
Hijikata seemed at a complete loss in the face of Soma's hard-headed resolve.
お前の気持ちがわからねえわけじゃねえ
They're on me.
So そういや雪村、ミキのやつが羅刹になってやがったって本当なの？
Yes. To make matters worse, it appears my father is the one responsible for giving him the serum. Slimy bastards, rat bastards, bastard bastards. Hijikata fell silent, his brow furrowing deeply.
お前らはもう下がれ。
Yes, sir.
それでは失礼します。
Oh, Soma apprehensively rose and headed for the exit.
妙なことは考えるんじゃない。今まで羅刹になったやつは全員発作を起こしちまった。するのと変わらないぜ。
Sorry, pain. Is there a body near you?
それは理解していますか？
Coming to you?
Soma bit down on his lip in frustration. Was that a seppuku reference?
Rotated toward the other person.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That slipped past me. That's a drink.
We got a team on.
Then he promptly exited, keeping his mouth shut. Even after Hijikata's door was slid shut, Soma kept his eyes fixed on the floor, utterly silent. Soma? I called out to him when suddenly... Oh, it's happening. He tightened his fist and slammed it into the wall. Excuse me. Soma! He ignored me, driving his fist into the wall over and over again. Oh my gosh, that's right, the other funny thing that happened. So that one client, the one with the dog, so he was outside Peck when I was picking up one of my clients, and he brought a fucking grill with him. Like, he had a grill, tomatoes, I think he had some meat with him too. And he was just chilling out there. And I guess he turned the stove or the grill at some point on, but like that was the last thing I'd ever expect to see from this guy. Like, he always brings a whole bunch of shit with him, but like that was crazy. A fucking grill. But anyways, he hit so hard I thought he'd break his hand. As I feared, the skin between his front two knuckles split open and blood gushed. Oh, there. Okay, you know, why doesn't anyone think to do that? Even so, he didn't stop. Stop it already! Please! Oh, it's a CG drink. Oh, so his hair didn't turn white yet. Wait. No, I think he just didn't turn yet, but... What if he's just angry? Yeah, so that's full CG. I think it'll zoom out, but we'll see. I grabbed a hold of his right arm and pulled him back. There we go. Excuse me. Damn. Doing the whipping nay-nay. So hard, man. He heaved deep, panted breaths. His next words were spat out, full of anguish. Oh, no, he is... Okay, no, he's just angry. Damn. Well, hey, at least the chief's alive, right? His closed fist was shaking. What makes you say that? All that had been eating away at him was pouring out. My chest clenched hearing it. That's out of your control, Soma. You aren't Inoue, and you aren't Yamazaki. Oh, he got loud there. I'll take that as a drink. Yeah, another loud drink. I was at a loss for words, and without any insight to offer him. Oof. Soma, I need to treat your hand. But if some of the other warriors catch on, then they might realize something's up. Just wait here so I can fetch some medicine. He averted his eyes, silently wallowing in his own self-pity, but after a few seconds, he nodded. He didn't seem happy about it, but he did listen to me. Listen to me!
Sorry, man.
The next day, Hijikata sent out another notice for us to meet him and Kondo in his study. Oh, how kind of him. Wow! A promotion!
We clear?
Oh my god. First off, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to boss. That might just be what I need to boss. Cause I'm bossing. I'm bossing. So that's a thank you so much drink, and he got loud. So 2 drinks. Soma got to his knees and bowed so deeply his forehead touched the floor.
Yeah, there should be one to the southeast.
Well, we have points for death cheat now.
礼には及ばんよ。命をかけて
We have 3. Shooting the guys over here.
Dog.
Guys over there.
So
There should be people at Fort Dead. We can go loot them.
ただしラセスの力はできるだけ使うんじゃねえぞ。あのミキやら鬼どもと戦う場合はしょうがねえだろうが。
I want to check out Fort and see if there's dead bodies.
むやみに命を
Because
す
I
り
have
減らす
points
よう
for
な
death
真似を
cheat.
する必
You
要は
guys need it, right?
Nomura, who had been listening intently to the conversation from the side, kept his gaze fixed on Soma, a mix of emotions swirling over his face.
ラセスになったらなったって言ってくれよな。でも一緒に故障が続けられてよかったぜ。
Actually... Nomura flashed a bright smile, which immediately dropped back to a stern expression as he turned to Hijikata. Imagine Nomura as a fury. It would be hearing a lot of that. That would be... Yeah, I don't know, like he has... I don't know if throaty is the right way to describe how his voice sounds. Maybe a little phlegmy, I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
もうすぐ新政府軍が江戸に攻め込んでくるなんて噂が流れてますけど。
Yeah, there. It's in the tower.
江戸城のお偉いさん方はもう戦う気をなくしちまってるみてえだからな。
We could check out prison. There's a ton of fighting there. Should be dead bodies at
ここに
prison.
残ってたら戦う機会を見
Hey,
失
I
っ
got
ちまう。
you.
ということは
Make sure they gain their restoration.
ひとまず松本先生に協力してもらってここにある武器や大使連中を少しずつ移動させるつもりだ。これから忙しくなるから覚悟しとけよ。
Mr. Chow.
はい、もちろんです。
俺たちに任せてください。人手不足はやる気と根気で補ってみせますから。
Nothing.
All of them seemed in high spirits, or all three of them seemed in high spirits. However, I couldn't help but notice that Kondo seemed caught in his own thoughts, staring at the floor absent-mindedly. April already? It was decided that to prepare for the move to Aizu, we would first relocate to the Nagaoka mansion in Nagarayama. Luckily, we managed to move our entire organization out of Edo before the Imperial Army arrived. Yes. Soma, how are you feeling? You look a little unwell.
平気です。
Pick me up first. Aw.
市川にいる斉藤さんへの報告書を書かなくては。
It's okay.
What is an Ichikawa?
It's alright.
The location of Shimosa's provincially run government.
Already got it.
Shogunate forces used this as a base of operations before fleeing to Aizu.
Prison.
I began to worry as Soma's voice trailed off. He looked haggard with pale, sunken cheeks, and I thought he would collapse at any moment. No, let me write it. You go rest.
これぐらいなら
Excuse me.
先輩こそ休んでいてください。
Soma had a strong sense of duty and responsibility. He
Should we
refused
take
to
out
push
3
his duties
scenes?
onto someone else, especially someone who had served as his mentor. However, he
Crazy.
could only withstand so much. Then the jinx showed its ugly head. Oh, okay, there's that. Right? Oh wait, yeah, they always play this music when it happens. I like to think this is the Bloodlust song. Soma began to stagger, and he caught himself on the wall.
So
I
quick.
held back my startled gasp,
Crazy
watching his hair go
people.
white. So it's a white drink, and also a Fury Bloodlust drink. Soma, is it the Bloodlust? No, aw. I had to give him blood, of course. Of course, what else would we do?
We'll go to the other side of it.
But
There's
let's just
something
make
up
sure.
there. Oh, there's a dead body over here.
Blood. Time was of the essence.
Just one though. Maybe it was a solo harassing a trio.
Without giving it a second thought,
Nope,
I
there's
drew
a
my
trio
kodachi and sliced across my palm. Here, Soma, drink my blood.
Makes you wonder where the other people.
Soma
who killed
turned his
people are.
face away from my hand, struggling through heaving gasps. Please,
True.
we need to deal with this before anyone sees you.
Yeah, this is a bow guy.
Soma stumbled behind me, covering my eyes with his hand. Excuse me, his hand. Ooh, it's happening again. CG drink. Excuse me. Oh, and also, second drink for someone drinking Yukimoto's blood. And it's the same drawing, but with a different background.
Yeah, I didn't get any pledges off of
I
him.
felt something moist and
Somebody had to have
hesitant
them.
flicker against my wound.
Yeah.
Gee, what does hesitant feel like? No,
So,
not at all. It'll heal in no time. In between his panted breaths, I could hear his weak
Oh,
voice
yeah,
quiver
yeah.
beside my
100%.
ear. I knew he didn't want to be doing this, but there was no choice. Don't think too hard about it. All that matters is
Or
getting
isn't
through
it?
this. Okay?
Bear isn't dead.
After a few minutes, his breathing stabilized and his convulsions ceased.
The bear is not dead.
Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be more dialogue after that for that scene. Oh well. After his pain subsided, we went back to work according to Hijikata's
Watch out.
instruction. But something was off.
雪村先輩
Not
局
bad.
長はどちらにいらっしゃいますか
Where'd he go? Oh, Kondo? I thought he was reading in his room. Do you need him for something? I can
Rampage.
go fetch him for you.
いえ急ぎの用事というわけでもないんですが
Is something bothering you? Lines of worry wrinkled on Soma's stern face, and he pursed his lips in silence. I tilted my head, curious, but
何でもありません
A
気にしないでくだ
thousand.
さい
Yeah.
俺向こうで剣術の稽古をしてますから
It is.
何かあれば声をかけてください
It is very nice.
just as Soma spun around to head off,
雪村君、相馬君、ここにいたんですか。
again? Shimada? Is something wrong?
すぐに中へ入ってください。こ
Oh shit.
こは敵に囲まれています。
何ですって
Yeah, yeah, man. What's your credit score?
Everyone that was left was present. Kondo,
Oh my God,
Hijikata,
you're funny.
Shimada, Soma, Nomura, and I all gathered in one room.
It's good news, man.
この場所を突き止められてしまったと
Gotta get that credit
本当
score
で
up.
すか
まだ俺たちの正体には感づかれちゃいねえみてえだ。
Yeah.
Hmm.
どうすりゃいいんです？俺たちだけで囲みを突破できるんですか？
敵兵は数百人はいる。
Well, it's like 760 or
まず無理
780.
だ。
Hmm?
じゃあどうすれば
760 or 780.
Soma screamed out, his face pale. Then,
俺が新政府軍に投降して時間を稼ぐつもりだ。
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh no, yeah, no, can't escape this canon event.
Yeah, it's really good for credit.
そんな危険です。
新選組の近藤とは名乗らんさ。
Yeah, great idea.
この辺りを警護している旗本だといえば。
For Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff.
そんな。
A business you count.
Soma whirled towards Hijikata, expecting him to shut down the idea. But Hijikata said nothing. I could only assume that he and Kondo had spoken prior to this conversation, but of course.
He's Flash.
Just as Hijikata gave the order.
This fool's faster than the Man of Steel. We're gonna go. Nah, he'll make it. Have faith in a man. See? I told you.
旗本って名乗るのに偉い一人もいなかったら絶対怪しまれるじゃないですか。大丈夫ですって。こう見えても俺運はいいんで絶対に生き残ってみせますって。
His little cute paws.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Look at his cute little paws.
Oh,
He's
little
so
beans.
adorable. He's so adorable.
Oh.
Just like you. Adorable. I love you.
当たり前じゃないですか。俺だって新選組大使ですよ。
Surprised there hasn't been anything to skip yet. Yeah, so with the Edo Blossoms portions, there's never anything to skip because it's a new route.
I love you.
Love you too. No, there isn't.
じゃあ俺も残ります。自分だけ逃げるわけにはいきません。いい
加減にしろてめえら。近藤さんが何のために投降するのか。少しは頭を使っ。
Hijikata exploded with anger, but the two were steadfast in their resolve. Nomura nodded. Hijikata let out a stressed sigh.
近藤さんの付き添いでここに残していけるのは一人だけだ。お前は俺たちと一緒に。
そんな、俺は。
相馬君、君には雪村君の。
Dog.
Our partner didn't get a single kill.
心ならずも我々に関わることになってしまった人だ。
He was there.
知らせとはな。
Emotionally.
Hearing this, Soma let out a pained sigh. But dog, what's the point of promoting him to bodyguard if he's not guarding the guy he's supposed to bodyguard?
That's the point.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, he still made that vow. His job, though.
いい返事だ。
承知しました。副長たちも気をつけてください。
それでは行きましょう。
All the warriors stood up and hastily filed into a line toward the back entrance. As we left the common room, I was filled with the strangest feeling of dread. Oh, yeah, can't escape the canon event. As I turned to look over my shoulder, I was met with Kondo's usual compassionate gaze. His eyes were filled with unwavering conviction. Pain suddenly lanced through my chest. I turned my back to him once more and followed after the others. Surely no harm would come to either Kondo or Nomura, right? Surely they would be set free in no time, right? I desperately repeated this sentiment in my mind, holding the image of their faces close to heart. Yeah, like they knew Nomura was so useless. They had to put him with the guy who always ends up dying. We fled from the Nagaoka mansion and into the nearby forest.
そこかしこに敵が嫌がるな。まともって動くとすぐに見つけられちまう。手分けして進むぞ。島田、お前は俺と一緒に来い。
承知しました。
俺たちが敵を引きつける。相馬、お前は雪村を守りながら先に行け。
敵を引きつけるならラセスになれる俺の方が適任では。
相手は鬼や羅刹じゃねえ。人間だ。お前の命を削らねえと倒せねえような相手じゃねえよ。
Soma seemed dissatisfied with Hijikata's quick refusal, biting his lip from frustration.
わかりました。それでは後ほどまたお会いしましょう。
それじゃまた後でな。
行きましょう、雪村先輩。俺の後ろから決して離れないでください。
The sense of dread persisted, and my hands grew clammy. Okay. Got it. Soma and I ducked low to the ground, darting between thick tree trunks to keep our cover. But after a while of running down the mountain path, I was startled by the roar of footsteps in the distance.
先輩、木の陰に隠れましょう。
I did as I was told, and the both of us hid behind a thick tree. A swarm of Imperial soldiers dressed in Western uniforms raced by.
どうした？いや、さっきこの辺りに人影が立ってたのが見えた気がするんだが。なんだと？
Are you sure?
もしかすると
Pretty sure.
隠れていた旗本の仲間かもしれんが。近くを徹底的に探す。
Oh no, they would find us in no time.
Give me a second to see what clue is up here. Or trait. It is Rampage.
他に方法がないんです。大丈夫です。人間の相手なら絶対に負けることはありませんから。
Then Soma scowled fiercely and leapt from behind the tree with the speed of a bullet. The soldier fired off a few shots. However, gotta go fast. Soma, having changed into his fury form, nimbly evaded the path of the bullets.
なんだと？確かに今命中したはずなのに。俺化け物め、またるか。
Sorry, we got stuck on an Immo now, not an Immo later.
The soldiers yelled, chasing after Soma. After verifying that there was enough distance between myself and the soldiers, I tried to run. Ah! I slipped and went tumbling down a ravine. Ow. Luckily, it seemed that there were no Imperial soldiers around, but I was separated from Soma. I had to get back up there as fast as possible. However, the ridge I had just fallen off was steep, and climbing it was out of the question. Walking around the entire ridge was my only choice. I dusted myself off before setting out. Unfortunately, as I wandered through the mountain path...
Hey.
Isn't this... What? She looped back? Somehow I had circled back towards the mansion. Kondo! Nomura! You see, I became separated from both Hijikata and Soma. What should I do? Should I go back the way I came? Wait. No, there's no way. She can't save them, right? But I risked running into enemy soldiers if I did. Somehow, Palpatine had returned.
Palpatine? What?
I know. I can't. Yeah, I see the word somehow and I think of that line. Like, man.
Okay.
What should I do? I think you should go back. Follow Kondo's orders.
Might still be up there.
I think. Let's see. Let's find out. No, but he did want us to run off. It's not just you. It's not just you. I could have sworn there was a video that someone covered about that too. Or maybe I'm tripping. Stay here. Yeah, because he would have wanted us to run off. Let's see. I'm staying here.
Looks like the door's open.
This place is covered in Imperial troops. Even if I were to leave, I'd be spotted for sure. Excuse me. Wait, so let me see. Yeah, okay, that was right. Wow, okay, I'm on a streak today. Besides, I have a feeling that Soma will come back for us. Just then, a voice echoed from behind me. The phenomenon of the somehow. Like how somehow, like I think the video or the premise of the video was somehow was just, you know, you can't take it too seriously. But I don't remember if it was because of, you know, Palpatine had returned, or it just, you know, you use it in a line and somehow it just feels weird. It just kind of sounds kind of funny.
拙者大久保剛と申す者です。何なりとお答えしましょう。
Oh, that's right. That reminds me. Like, so I was lead today, and like that client I had that, you know, kept like, you know, going back and forth and stuff about needing the medication stabilization and just being very high. So she demanded she speak with someone in like, you know, in charge of everything, and I'm like, I'm the lead here. I'm the boss today. And like, you know, she was eating at the time, so I'm like, you know, just keep eating. We'll let you relax, right? It's like initially she didn't want to go to the detox place because she refused to believe that you know, it was substance related for her issue. And so our new aide was sitting out on the unit, so like the client was just talking shit about me. She's like, oh, she's a snake in the grass. So the aide comes back and tells me, yeah, so the client said, you know, you're a snake in the grass, and I'm like, cool. Yes, I'm solid snake. I am Snake. Yeah, no, I to me, I don't think using snake as an insult, like, you know, I don't think it's an insult anymore, because I really like snakes for real, but also, you know, I can be Snake. Could be Metal Gear.
ここに兵を怪しげな荷物を運び込んでいたというのは本当か?
That's not the boss team's fighting. It's somebody fighting outside.
誤解させてしまったのであれば申し訳ありません。
Careful, little voice behind you. I'm catching up though.
私は旗本でして
I'm right behind you.
近隣の治安を守るため必要な兵や武器を集めていただけです。
この者たちは
I don't see any
そ
dead
ちらの
bodies
者
yet.
は拙者の部下で、こちらは雇っていた昇進の者です。
Get up here.
Kondo spoke with a calm, dignified tone. The Imperial soldiers, however, were not convinced.
どうも怪しいな。本陣まで連れ帰って戦議させてもらうが構わんな。
もちろん構いません。
我々についてはもしおかしな真似をしたらただでは済まないからな。
I don't see anybody dead yet, just a zombie.
The soldiers kept their rifles pointed towards us as they escorted us out of the hall toward their main troop.
Should still be more people here.
ここだ。さっさと入れ。
Only 2 dead? Oh shit, there's a bunch dead on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
「我々は罪人ではありません。相応の処遇をお願いします。
それはお前たちが身の証を立ててからの話だ。
I need to heal. Give me a sec. This shit almost killed me.
Kondo and Nomura were each pulled into separate rooms, and the guard coldly yanked me into my own. Oh, I thought that was like a torture device, but I guess that's just for making tea. Unless it's both. I wondered how intensely the other two were being interrogated. If the enemy were to dig deep and find out who they were, I clasped my hands tightly in prayer for their safety.
I think there's more though. Yeah, over here.
And so, our confinement turned from hours into days.
Drowning
It became clear that they had
Digging.
no intention of releasing us.
He's no ammo.
And she prays.
alive.
Come on, get to a pray. I pray every single day. Yeah, for a revolution.
Over there?
To make matters worse,
Okay, I'll
they
take his
refused to
grab
tell me anything about how Kondo and Nomura were faring. And what about the others?
a ton of
What about
people here.
Hijikata and Soma? Were they alive? As I was wondering all this, commotion echoed from outside of my cell.
This was a freebie for us, I think.
一体どこから入り込んだ。
The guard
There's only
shouted
8
out,
bodies.
and no answer
Or
came.
missing people.
Instead, I heard a heated brawl of sorts. Then, it's gotta be Soma. I had no idea what was going on. I held my breath, gently sliding open the door to take a peek at what had happened. It is!
It's kind of crap.
Oh, hold
We're
on.
gonna improve it
This
on the
this
next
is one of
patch.
those yeah. Wait, on the any member of the Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time. Yeah, that's a drink. Soma! Thank you, Soma. I had a feeling that you'd come back for us. I had faith in you the whole time.
信じてたって俺をですか。
Yeah.
Of course. I knew you'd come eventually. It was only a matter of time. Oh, look at him blushy. Oh. Oh.
Bear outside.
What's wrong? Your cheeks are red.
いえ、何でもありません。
Right here.
気にしないでください。
Are you sure? I could have sworn that Soma was blushing, but it might have just been a trick of the lighting. Girl, look at that. That is totally blush. Excuse me.
俺、副長や松本先生から除名嘆願の手紙を預かってきたんです。
Hooray!
Damn, it's all wired.
Really? So Kondo will be...
これさえ
Oh, let's hope
する
so.
ことができるはずです。野村はどこにいるかわかりますか。まずはあいつを助け出しましょう。
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I have no clue. I haven't seen either of them, but he should be nearby.
わかりました。それじゃあ行きましょうか。
I agree. Should be the other way.
Soma and I
There's a bear
eventually
we can
found
kill.
Nomura's... Yeah, wait, what? Soma and I eventually found Nomura's and were able to set him free. Oh, wait, okay, the cell. Yeah.
一時はどうなることかと思ったぜ。旗本だって名乗ったのに、奴が手荒な真似をしやがって。
大声を出すな。兵が駆けつけてきたら面倒なことになるだろう。
Right this way. Yeah, this way.
局長はどこに囚われてるか分かるか。
確か向こうの部屋だったはずだぜ。
All of us tiptoed as quietly as we could down the corridor. Nomura's guess proved correct, and we slid open the door to find Kondo sitting in his cell. Whoa, how exciting!
Straight right here, Berserker.
それに雪村君。
Hey.
俺を助けるために来たか。
はい。敵が駆けつけてくる。
Wait, what? Did I accidentally skip that line?
相馬君、野村君、それに雪村君。もしや、俺を助けるために来たか。
Okay. Someone handed Kondo the clemency petitions, only for Kondo to shake his head after reading them. What do you mean? Dog. No, Kondo, come on. No, prevent the cannon event.
Just kill it somehow.
Bruh.
ちょうど君たちをどうやって逃がそうかと考えていた。
そんな局長。
すまない。俺はこのままここに残り、近藤勇として堂々と戦議を受けるつもりだ。これまで自分がしてきたことに何ら恥ずかしいことはない。
I'm legally obligated to make the dad jokes.
考え直してください。
Kondo was stern, his expression unfaltering.
こうしてここに忍んでくるため、君は何度羅刹の力を使ったのだ。 俺はもう若い大使たちが俺のために死ぬところなど見たくないんだ。
I realized that nothing we said could change his mind. I implore you to reconsider.
これを都市に届けてくれ。
Barrel kill. Died to a fucking barrel.
Kondo walked to a katana rack and took the bottom sword to hand to Soma.
井上新海、誠を改めると書くんだ。
I actually am drinking right now.
Wait, no, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, that's right. No, oh.
I have a crowning king.
They never tell us what that heals. When they heal. Soma looked conflicted as to whether or not he should accept it, but it should be looked. Right. I'll take that as a grammar error drink.
Okay, yeah, Remy's the best.
At long last, he bit his lower lip and respectfully received the blade from Kondo with both hands.
真の武士
Ain't no treat left for me, brother. Already got it though.
Kindness overflowed from Kondo's words. It was all we could do to take them in without bursting into tears. Oh. Ever. Or you die. What? Why?
So I know how late we're staying up.
I don't know, like 20 minutes or something?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it's like another 40 minutes, like by the match. 20 minutes.
Okay.
We'll extract and it'll be done.
Okay.
After this, I gotta speed out, old brother.
Soma hesitated to answer Kondo,
Yeah.
keeping his eyes fixed to the floor for a brief moment. Then he lifted his head and answered resolutely.
It's near 12:30 before we get out of here. My wife works in the morning.
そして羅刹と化した幹が襲ってきたら生身の肉体では勝てませんから。
7, more like 4. Good lord.
Kondo looked upset, but he nodded in respect to Soma, which I took as a gesture of understanding. Damn, dude. Well, I guess this is cool that we get to see Kondo before his final moments.
I mean, therapist skills. You know what I mean?
Nomura was on the cusp of saying something, but...
いいのかよお前。
Man. Soma snapped back at Nomura under his breath, and the two both turned to face Kondo before bowing deeply.
GG, boys.
Even in the face of death, he looked out for me. Excuse me. Kondo.
We got to loot all the bodies.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we looted. We showed up pretty much after the fighting and then just killed the last 2 guys.
Oh, okay.
Pretty nice.
Huh. A deluge of tears was welling up behind my eyes, and I felt speechless. Oh, that's what is that, Yukimura crying drink? Let's see. I know it's there somewhere. I know it's there somewhere. There it is. Yeah, Yukimura cries drink.
I got 1 whole kill. Yeehaw.
I can't thank you
there's only
enough
2 people left,
for all of your hospitality throughout these past 4 years.
We killed both of them.
Oh, okay. That was all I was capable of saying.
Sure. Well, see you tomorrow.
With that, we left Kondo and successfully snuck out of the building. Kondo. Imagining what cruel fate awaited Kondo shattered my heart to pieces.
江戸の町はすでに新政府軍に抑えられています。急いで脱出しなければまた捕まってしまう。
I was heavy with remorse for leaving Kondo behind, but none of us could afford to stay here any longer. Hi, Chow Chow. Oh. We broke into a sprint, as if trying to leave all of our guilt behind. After leaving the camp in Itabashi, we decided to hide ourselves in my childhood home. According to Soma, Hichikata was already on his way to Aizu. On one particular day, I was running some errands in town. Something happened that made me rush home at once. What?
どうすりゃいいんだよ。どこの関所も全部
No in and out.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm gonna go poop.
Okay.
I'll take pictures of your ass.
雪村先輩、お帰りなさい。敵兵に怪しまれずに済みましたか。
Like usual, Soma and Nomura were deliberating over what course of action they should take, but I just stood in the entryway, trembling.
何かあったんですか。
My PTSD! Oh wait, I pulled out a woodblock print I had picked up, on which there was a chilling announcement. I'm gonna piss on the fucking moon! Oh shit, Kondo is... I couldn't go on. Seeing that something was wrong, they turned their eyes to the print. Excuse me, there it read. Infamous chief of the Shinsengumi, Isami Kondo, has been beheaded at the Itabashi execution grounds. That's someone dying drink. I got an F in chat for Kondo. A concise description of a terrible tragedy. Both of them were stone-faced, standing at a loss for words as the news sank in.
なんだよ、斬首って。嘘だろ。だって局長は。どういうことだよ。おかしいじゃねえか。局長は大名になったはずなのに。
Oh, you know what?
どうして腹すら詰めさせて
That's
も
a
らえ
loud
ねえ
thing.
か。
Yeah, seriously? The print had other unfortunate news. As if a beheading weren't humiliating enough, his head was to be displayed in Kyoto at Sanjogawara, like any common criminal. Oh, seppuku. Yeah, seppuku mentioned, that's a drink. For 5 strong years, the Shinsengumi had committed themselves to keeping Kyoto's citizens safe. Oof.
敵は我々が今日でしてきたことをそこまで貶めたいんですか。
That's not all. A group called the Shogi Company was the last one left defending the shogunate, and they were holed up in Ueno, but the Imperial Army already stormed in and annihilated them all. Edo was now under total control of the Imperial Army, and they're tightening the city's security.
急いで江戸を脱出しなければ取り返しがつかないことになりますね。
Yeah.
ですが、江戸関所は敵によって封鎖されてますから。
What the f-
I bet that man is amazing to throw more.
Oh my god. Oh man. Hey.
Hello. You're gonna be.
A heavy silence fell over the room. Oh no! I've been kidnapped. He picked me up, yeah. Slay the Kondo. He's so funny. Alright, let's see. A heavy silence fell over the room. As we spoke, the Imperial forces were in a frenzy, ferreting out every last pocket of shogunate resistance. Could we actually manage to evade them and make it out of Edo alive? It was a bridal carry. Would have been funny if he just slung me over his shoulder. I mean, that's the other thing too. He could do that. Don't give out ideas.
ば警備が薄いところの一つや二つ絶対あるに決まってるじゃねえか。
Damn, that just made me think of Shrek. When Shrek did that with Fiona, he's all like, "Yeah, put me down, lift me above his head." That's another thing he can do.
やる前から諦めちまってどうするんだよ。
So true, Nomura.
そうだな。何より俺たちにはしなきゃならないことがある。
We needed to deliver the sword Kondo had entrusted us with safely to Hijikata. Lift me by the armpits like a baby. Man. Along with Kondo's final words. We had to get to Hijikata as quickly as possible. With this newfound resolve, Soma tied the sword to his waist, and we gathered our things and left the house. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make... Okay, so I think the next scene's gonna drag on for a bit. So, now it is almost 2-hour runtime anyways. And Kyler's right, I do have work soon. And, you know, him kidnapped me, I think that's a sign. So, we'll stop there. But I have a prediction, right? Because with this particular background, usually when we see this, fucking Ryunosuke shows up. So I think they're gonna meet him. They're not gonna have any idea who he is. No, actually no, that's not true. Soma knows who he is, so he's gonna know, and then Yukimura's gonna be like, oh my god, it's him. Don't wanna have to walk downstairs to the refrigerator and walk back up. I'm sorry, bro, but I have to end here. It's a work day for me. Still. Later. So, I gotta end it here. No drinking game? You missed the drinking game. You missed the drinking game, bitch! The thing where I'm still standing but you support myself on his shoulder and pretend I'm injured? Oh, yeah. No, but okay, yeah, wait, I'm double checking, I saved, right? Okay, perfect. But yeah, I think they're gonna run into Ryunosuke. That is my prediction, so we'll see if it comes true. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Excuse me, as always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. So, I'll make the announcement tomorrow, but Team America won the Discord watch-along. Only one person voted, but let's keep it that way. I actually really want to watch Team America this weekend. Because seeing the fucking Kim Jong-un video, the homosexual. We gotta watch Team America. See Kim Jong-il and puppet action. You forgot to vote? Well, vote for Team America, come on. I don't want to have to make a tiebreaker this late. But, yeah. GG's. And yeah, so I'll announce it tomorrow, but we are gonna, or not tomorrow, it's Saturday now. So, yeah, we're watching Saturday night, so that's later today on my Discord server. So, you just did? Okay, good. Good, let me okay, good. Thank you for keeping the vote consistent. But, yeah, no, we'll watch it later today. That's on the Discord server anytime after 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. In the meantime, on Sunday, I will be streaming, or most likely Sunday. Whatever the next Twitch stream is, it's gonna be Fallout New Vegas. So look forward to that. Look forward to that next time, and then Team America, World Police, on the Discord server later today. Mata nene, my dudes. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.